Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Belcher deck in Timeless format. So last time I played against the Belcher deck and they have come up to me and shared the deck with me, and since I was kind of interested in trying out the Belcher, this is actually Zach Young's deck. I have changed the deck ever so slightly to accommodate Orcish Bowmaster in this deck because this deck draws quite a lot for a Belcher deck, since we are playing 4 copies of Mishra's Bauble, 4 copies of Chromatic Stars, and 4 copies of Wizard's Rocket. I'll explain why we need these cards in just a second, but basically this deck is just trying to kill your opponent with Goblin Charbelcher. Since we're playing no land in this deck, this will basically kill your opponent as soon as you activate this card, and you want to drop this when you can win the game so that opponent cannot interact with this card using things like artifact removal spells, and you cheat the mana in casting the Goblin Charbelcher and winning the game by casting something like Channel or Ironcrag Feet, which is pretty color intensive. But the fact that we play Wizard's Rocket, which can generate any mana combination, and you can pay X amount into casting something like Ironcrag Feet, or you can even cast something like Channel using Chromatic Star. But also, if you have a Goblin Charbelcher in your hand, you could even Beseech the Mirror into casting Channel or the Ironcrag Feet for free, and then into casting the Goblin Charbelcher and winning the game. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Timeless Best of 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Alright, let's take a look at this deck. Well, we do have a Channel. So we're just missing... I guess Beseech wouldn't work with this mana. We would need a Rocket in that case. Interesting. We're just missing a Belcher. Easy game. Easy clap. Okay, what's going on here, opponent? Is going to pass? They never expected. They never expected. I mean, do I really need to do this? No, right? Come on, opponent. Time to tap out. Oh, wait, what? Once upon a time? Is it a field? With Giganta? That can't be right, because they can't cast Primal Titan. Oh, it's a sneak attack. Wait, what? Yeah, it has to be a sneak attack, right? But why cast into fire main deck? But why? Lightning Bolt. Can't cast it. Maybe it's actually a good time to cast Orcish Bowmaster to get like counterspell out of the way. Okay, opponent decides not to. I mean, they definitely have something. Do I just go for it? A Troxa in that deck, though. Yeah, well, let's try to go for it. So far, they've kind of played nothing. Memory lapse. What a bad card. What? You didn't even see my thing? What? Just like that? Like, Schrodinger's Charbelcher? Like, what is this? What if I didn't have it? So we bring Veil of Summers and Pact of Negation. Do I want to bring some Assassin's Trophy? I think so. I think just cut some baubles. Cut some baubles. And a Wishclaw Talisman. Call it a day. I mean, we're just missing a green source, right? Or one of the 1-mana artifacts. Like that. Okay. Let's see if they actually want to get rid of this. That'd be so wasteful, though. Why would you not cast Once Upon a Time after you draw? Huh? Shouldn't you want to wait until you draw a card? Unless they're trying to thin the deck. In which case I can kind of understand. Did we win? Wait, did we win? We won, right? Wait. 3, 6. Even if I can get the Charbelcher out, I need to expand one of them on this thing. So we need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana total. And we can't actually do that, right? Since we have 7 mana. We have to actually wait for next turn. Big sad. That's not gonna do anything, my friend. Wait, they actually made my land come in untap. Boink. Yeah. Also, what's going on there? Blood Moon in like a 4 or 5 color deck? What? I think this one's a little bit yikes. This one is kind of promising? Question mark? Breeding Pool. Alright. Liliana. It's kind of a sweet Liliana, actually. Black. So they pass. I think I have to save this for Beseech, right? Or maybe Chromatic Star. Because currently I can't actually cast my Assemble without the help of Chromatic Star here. I think I might actually crack the Mishra's Bauble, thinking about it. No, actually no. I need to assemble the team with the Chromatic Star. Another Beseech. Okay. I didn't play a land right now. Do they play a counterspell in their deck? Let's find out. What did they do? Discard and deal 2? Come on, opponent. Can you tap out? Any tap tap tappity do? I don't think they're gonna ever tap out, to be fair. That kind of seems to be the case. I think we just kind of pass. I guess they don't really have to do anything because of double Orchestral Masters. Oh my god. We might actually have this. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Unless they did it because they play up Spell Pierce in their deck, which is also kind of crazy. Yeah, they're also crazy. Okay, so play some Veil of Summers. I don't think a deck like this would play Thoughtseize. I might be wrong. Maybe. Just a maybe. Yeah, it really sucks losing the first game. The first game is so important for this deck. I'm just gonna have one copy of Assassin's Trophy. Get rid of Mishra's Baubles. Go down on a copy of Veil, since we have a Leyline Sanctity. Channel without a single... 0 ways of actually casting this. But, I'm still gonna keep it. Because we could get, like, Chromatic Stars or Rocket. And we actually did. So next turn, we win. Next turn, we win. Unless they have double. Oh, man. They do play Thoughtseize. So good. So good, opponent. So good. Just draw a bunch of cards. This game, I mean, we still have Leyline. I was actually trying to look for Leyline and we couldn't get it either. A lot of things just going wrong. Funny thing is I can actually pay for the Pact of Negation now. Bolt. Belcher. I'm just gonna slam it down. Okay. Potential win here. Oh, Colligan's Command. That's a feels bad, man. That's a feels bad. We almost won there. They use their graveyard a lot. Yeah, I think we lost this one. Let's just go to next game. Okay, Dark Ritual. So we just need one, like, a combo piece, right? And we win the game. So I'm playing against Field. So we just need any of our tutor piece or Charbelcher, and we're good. Any of that sort. Going second kind of sucks. Another Once Upon a Time. Okay, Beseech. So I guess a Charbelcher is a win at the moment. I might have to just Dark Ritual Beseech to Char Belcher if they combo off here. Okay, looks like they didn't. Fantastic. We have a turn. They grabbed a Titan. Really? Okay, so 3, 4, 5. We have 5 total mana. Which isn't quite it. I think I'm just going to pass like this. They play out the Titan. I think they grabbed it because they think I'm going to just get the Belcher out. I guess it makes sense. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I need one more turn. I'm taking 6 plus 7? Oh. Does that do it? I channel for 2. But then I can't Beseech because I only have 2 black swords. Is there really nothing? Channel? I can't Beseech. Wait, hold up. Dark Ritual, that's 3. I think I got it. Oh man. That was actually a close one. That was a pretty close one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I have to win through a Stone Brain, so Leyline of Sanctity actually is going to be pretty nice against them, unironically. We also won, like, Assassin's Trophy. That's about it, I think. We'll just cut some Mishra's Bauble, I think. Yeah, you want to keep the Leyline of Sanctity for Stone Brain. But yeah, that was a pretty close one. And especially going second as well. Winning a game against them, going second is pretty nice. Kind of a fishy hand, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the Iron Crag feat without the rocket. Okay. Chromatic Star was a good draw. Yeah, so they can't use the Stone Brain because of the ley line, which is very nice. So they have to get rid of the Leyline of Sanctity before being able to use the Stone Brain. Okay. I might actually have the Dark Ritual into Beseech getting a Leyline here. Which is not ideal. Maybe I have a turn though. If they're going to play the Titan next turn, which they actually need one more mana. Beseech now. Beseech to kill the Stone Brain. I don't think it's worth it. We're at that same junction again. We need one more mana for this Belcher win. Dark Ritual? That actually does it, right? So we can Beseech. For a channel. Play the Char Belcher. And then kill them. Easy game. Okay, that was kind of hard. I don't know. So yeah, the Stone Brain is a tech, huh? I think they only played 2 copies of it. Ooh, Leyline. Love to see it. So we're just kind of missing either a Belcher or a Beseech the Mirror. Seems good. A Lightning Bolt. That's a good sign because there's no more targets. It is just that easy. What do you think about just running it out this turn? Hmm? Nobody plays Belcher, right? Easy game. Watch them just have like main deck a Braid. Okay, consider. That's not an Abrade. I don't think there's a 1-mana card that gets rid of an artifact in an Is It color. I guess they could have a Stifle, but there's always next turn, right? Even if this does get stifled, I can just do it again next turn. What is the chance of them being a Phoenix deck? What is the chance? I'm gonna say pretty high. Yeah, I'm gonna say relatively high. The thing is, if I bring the Leyline, it's like, I don't know. It might be hard to fit the Veil of Summers and Pact of Negation and Assassin's Trophy. So, just gonna do the same thing as last game. Take out the Mishra's Bauble. Take out a copy of a Wishclaw Talisman? Question mark? But they're playing Consider though. Maybe it is a Phoenix. I'm second guessing myself. Let's just get the Mishra's Bauble out. Channel. This could be a fast game. They're mulliganing a lot for something. So, I think it's going to be a turn 1 potential Pitting Needle situation. Perhaps. Okay, I see the deck now, right? I see it. Easy game. Stifle. Well, that doesn't... Okay. So now they gotta worry about the Bowmasters as well. Tempted to play the Predation there, but... I mean, they might just die to Orcish Bowmasters. Like... Ashiok.
Welcome to my world of
Unsurprisingly, against Bowmaster army, doesn't really do much.
Remember, your nightmares remain.
GG's. Again, I don't think they saw my Belcher. I don't think they saw my Belcher. Schrodinger's Belcher. Okay, so I played 6 games with this deck. We went exactly 3-3. And all of the losses, what has in common is the line between winning and losing kind of came down to whether or not you had Leyline Sanctity on your opening hand. And also, winning the first game in the best of 3 is actually very, very important, considering that it's pretty easy to shut down a Goblin Charbelcher. There's things like Pitting Needle to consider. There's Stone Brain to consider. I didn't actually know that Field of the Dead actually played some Stone Brains in their deck. And it kind of makes sense that they would be playing a Stone Brain. So unironically, even against the field matchup, Leyline of Sanctity is going to come in handy. It all kind of depends on whether or not they play Stone Brain, but this card in the main deck has been pretty amazing. But yeah, there's a lot of different little quirky lines you have to remember. Like some of the times, like unless I actually like looked really hard, I couldn't actually see the line in killing my opponent, because you have to consider like Wizard's Rockets. If you pair this up, Wizard's Rocket with Channel, just think about this: sacrifice to add any mana in any color combination, right? So if you have a Channel, now you can generate like triple red or triple black, right? If you have Ironcrag Feet stuck in your hand, but you could play the Channel, that's something you can do, right? Or like that one game where I had some Dark Ritual with Chromatic Stars, and a Beseech the Mirror and a Channel. Like for some reason, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see the fact that I could cast Channel and Beseech the Mirror. Like, because this deck is cheating mana with Dark Ritual and also kind of cheating colored mana on the battlefield with things like Chromatic Stars and the Wizard's Rocket. Like, you gotta really look at your battlefield, like all the things that are available, right? I think the difficulty of this deck comes from probably playing this deck a lot to kind of see these like hidden lines that you might not otherwise see. Because like, I feel like any deck that uses a lot of tutor cards is going to be pretty hard. Like Assemble a Team, you have Demonic Tutor, and you have a Wishclaw Talisman. So I think definitely the difficulty is going to come from experience. Unironically, a deck that is super uninteractive is going to be kind of difficult to pilot because of this. And like some people might not even see like, you know, like Beseech the Mirror into Channel. Like if you're playing this for the first time and you've never played against this, like Beseech the Mirror plus Channel, you could cast Goblin Charbelcher or Beseech the Mirroring into Ironcrag Feet, allows you to kill your opponent with the Goblin Charbelcher immediately if you have this in your hand. So I think a lot of these cards, right, are good. Like as you can see on the right side. I'm just not sure about the Goblin Orcish Bowmaster. You have seen from that one game where if opponent has a bunch of Orcish Bowmasters, like, you have so many of these cards that draw like Mishra's Bubble, Chromatic Stars, Wizard's Rockets, and then they have a bunch of Orcish Bowmasters, like, it's really hard to crack these, right? So that's why I added 3 copies of Orcish Bowmasters to kind of mitigate the damage, and it kind of works to some extent. And the token that the Orc army leaves behind is actually going to be very helpful in sacrificing to Beseech the Mirror, right? And the other card that I'm kind of contemplating on potentially cutting is the Mishra's Bauble. Sometimes it's kind of useful, right? Considering that we play a lot of tap lands means that you kind of have a turn 1 play with the Mishra's Bauble. And when you're trying to combo, since we are playing a lot of tap lands, having a 0 mana artifact to sacrifice to can be handy to the Beseech the Mirror. So I do end up cutting the Mishra's Bauble a lot after sideboarding. That's why I'm kind of contemplating on whether or not Mishra's Bauble is actually that useful. Maybe it's actually better to play Chromatic Sphere instead of the Mishra's Bauble. This does kind of make it into a 56 card deck, so in a combo deck like this, it might be useful. Another card to consider is Karn. If we had Karn in the deck, we wouldn't have to worry about getting Stone-Brained. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.